Hey guys, how's it going? My name is always, and welcome back to Forager. In the last episode, we summoned the Skeleton King, had a really bad day. We died a couple times for the first time in the series. And, well, I have the colonist thing, effect, I guess. And we need to buy these two lands before it wears off, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And we just bought every single land. Okay, so now I understand a couple of the puzzles. We'll get to those later. But yeah, so I have been working. You might notice that the droid we bought last episode is gone. And, well, it's actually over here. I've attached it to this factory. So, turns out, droids are really cool. They will speed up the production of any, thing they're attached to. So, hopefully we'll get fiberglass a little bit quicker. And with that, we can make some stuff. So, we're going to go ahead and make the demon gloves right away. Attack speed would be nice. And we're also going to make the void amulet. So we're really close to getting the void sword as well. And I got 32 Kraken eyes between episodes fishing in the void. I used one of my liquid luck potions and yeah, got a lot of them. So that was nice. That was cool. And okay, so I think that's everything I need to tell you guys about. So I've just been kind of hanging out, waiting around, using the shrines, trying to get the colonist thing so that we can get the last two islands. And yeah, just waiting on materials to come in. We need to start making cosmic steel. That is a problem though, because cosmic steel is awful. It requires legendary gems, and as far as I'm aware, the only way you can really get those, other than the void chests that you get every once in a while, is to kill bosses. So, first of all, I already know what this puzzle is. It kind of tells you a hint right here. We've been discovering the numbers in a circle, and now we know what they mean. It's for this one. This island is probably the Lights Out puzzle that the Fire Galaxy was also. So we're gonna just mine these big rocks because I love getting plenty of obsidian. We have almost 400 obsidian. We always need more, but we need to turn these down. Attack speed increased, and more resources. Would have been nice to have that a couple seconds ago, but so we just do this, and I think that is literally it. Yeah. All you have to do is open, hit the, oh, these are on fire. Okay, we can handle that. All you have to do is hit them so that they are, if the one above them is active, you hit the one below it. That's it. And it will work out. So that was nice and easy. You just have to hit like 2 in the top row, and that's literally it. So in here we get another spirit orb. Yay! I wonder how many more we can get to increase our attack. Probably not that many more. Okay, so there is only one more island puzzle left. And I know what that item is. That is the obliterator at the end there. So yeah, we're pretty much ready to just finish this up. At least in the overworld. So let's get some experience. You know, it would be really nice. Let's go make a potion. And then we also need to go find all of those indicators telling us what of those things to hit, the order of those lights down things. Also, if you missed it last episode, fighting the Skeleton King, we lost one of the beats. Apparently there is a secret menu. I was looking up some stuff, mostly to find out about the droids and what they're capable of doing. And turns out there is a secret menu where we can change some options. And one of those options is we could get the feat that is the monster, which is killing the beats without actually killing the beats. I'm not going to do that. We will get rid of the beats eventually, but we're not going to do it anytime soon. So let's see if we can make anything else. Also, let's get some more money, because why not? And then I'm not going to get any more money for a long time, because we don't need to. Cosmic Steel Legendary Gems. Oh my gosh. So expensive. So we need 2 more Void Steel to get the Void Sword. Void Gloves is just more fiberglass, so that we might actually get before the Demon Boots, because I absolutely hate the boots. I don't like going super fast. It's really annoying. I should eat. Yeah, probably. And in the game. Oh, man. So, let's continue buying things. I've just been buying whatever I can, whenever it, like, shows up. We'll sell things. And basically, yeah, we just gotta do stuff. So, let's get the indicators. For that last puzzle. And then today, the major plan is we're just going to kind of go to the void and hopefully make some progress. So I am going to make a note of this so that I don't forget what I'm supposed to do. And eventually we will make all of the upgrades and stuff like that, but until I figure out a better way of getting legendary gems, we'll worry about it later. So I believe the next one we need to get is it this way? Or I think it's this way. It's over by the fox, if I remember correctly. So that is, excuse me, right over here. Okay. So we have a bunch of food. Yeah, here we go. We just gotta clear this so I can see. So it is 10, 9, 12. Alright, and then somewhere in the graveyard there will be the magical note thing, and it's over here. It's right here. We can see the last 3 numbers that we're going to need. So 618. So I kind of figured that this was an order type of puzzle. It was going to tell us what order to do something in. I just didn't know what the something we were going to be doing was. And now we know. It's pretty obvious, to be perfectly honest. 4 minutes. Okay. Let's eat some ice cream. Balanced diet and all that. And here soon we should have... Oh wow, our attack speed is increased. That is really nice. Obviously, once we get more and more upgrades, things will be a little bit easier and whatnot. So we'll get there. Let's go ahead and break this. Wow, that is so nice. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is make sure we have better like food and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to starve constantly. Okay, so we hit this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Cool. That's all there is to it. And we've opened every single big treasure chest in the game. So we have a lot of feats done. What we're going to do... So most of the rest of this episode, we are going to just go do things in the void. Mostly we're just going to go try to clear as much of the void as we possibly can. Let's activate this first. Industrious. Let's go faster. Everything must go faster. So, for the most part, we should have enough things. We literally just need 2 more void steel. How about fiberglass? We need 6 more fiberglass. We'll see if we can't get that. Oh, hey, we just leveled up. Cool. I also want to see if we can't make a wisdom draught, which we can. And then we're going to try to level up again. So let's go ahead and get this level. And something that I read that would be useful for us right now. So railroads, I don't care about. Bargain, market prices, don't care about. We don't really need to spend money anymore. Crafted items sell more. I don't really sell things. Auto repair, that would have been nice earlier. Logistics, light, so larger area of effects, not bad. Optics is good. Wait, do I already have the thing? Yeah, so lasers. Droids deal double damage. That is a little bit of a lie. The droids actually get more efficient, I believe, like entirely. Recover energy when killing things. Buffs last longer. Okay, so that's what I'd wanted. But now I don't know what I want. Do we go with optics? And we can unlock the Lighthouse, which is like the last thing. Let's go for it. So, what do the lighthouses do? Because I think they are like the power plants, but not quite. Rather than speeding up machines, they speed up resources, I believe. Lighthouse. Provides light in the darkness and increases nearby item drops. So more items will drop. That is cool, but also not super duper useful. At least for now for us. So, okay, good to know. We will buy the plastic and the mayo, waiting for the cheese. So let's send that to the vault. And we need to eat. And kind of the big thing that I want to focus on right now is I would like to get a couple more upgrades before we go into the back into the void. So if we can get the void sword, which is just a couple more things, we'll try to do. Is there any scrolls in here that I missed? No. We'll try to do that kind of stuff. But before we do, we're gonna go into the Druid's house, and we're gonna see what all we've unlocked in terms of our character appearance. So let's go to the basic stuff. So monocle, I think we've had for a while, and I just want to kind of look through this and see what I like. The eyeball is creepy. Ice head is funny. I still like the sombrero. Antlers, those look like cactuses. Hood, robo eye, bomb head, game kid, sprout. Okay. So, what do we want to go with? I'm not seeing anything that coin head. That's kind of funny. Hollow Knight, Illuminati, Featherband, Brains, Fez, Miniko? I don't actually know what that character is. I'm assuming it is a reference to something. Cat head. I kind of like that. Viking hat. There is a lot of these. Hat Kid. Yeah, Hat Kid. I think we had that one. Earmuffs. Spelunky. Okay, that is a good game. That's kind of cool. Terraria Slime. A lot of Terraria references. Snowman. Pumpkin. Monitor. Okay. You know what I want to go with? I think I'm going to go with the cat head. So let's go find that. Actually, we'll do that after a second. So, let's get this back to something that's a little bit plain, so we can see what the other stuff does. And then what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna do a random, and then I will change things as needed. So let's start at the basic body. Zach. Okay. Green skin, ghostly body. I still like the ghostly body. And Shovel Knight, of course. I love Shovel Knight. Blocky body. That looks weird. Lego. Farah. I also not 100% sure where Farah is from. Crystal. Panda. The panda is adorable. Frog. Okay. Fancy backpack. I think there's just the... Oh, there's the humble bindle. And then there's a rocket as well. That is kind of funny. And then the wings, we have bone wings, mercy wings, angel wings, fairy wings, bug wings, and slime. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna randomize. Okay, I kind of like it. Let's switch to mercy wings. Let's go with the humble bindle. And I want something that's a little less... That's adorable, but no... Oh... Oof. Panda Spelunky? I don't want anything that covers up the panda head too much. Monocle. I kind of like the... Oh man, there's a lot of options. I kind of like... No, fox won't work. What should we go with? What was it that I saw that I liked? Not the fez. Too simple. The cat head on top of the panda. I kind of liked the earmuffs. And Spelunky. I think we're going to go with the Spelunky. So this is our mess of a character now. We are a panda with mercy wings. And you know what? I like it. So, if we can get this to go a little bit faster, that would be nice. Can we make a builder scroll? We can. So let's do that. And hopefully we can get that relatively soon. Let's see if there's any other things that are ready to activate shrines. And one thing that I kind of talked about last episode that we do need to do is we need to get more mining rods and start clearing out a lot of resources kind of more regularly. But at the very least, we have a lot of money to buy things, and that's what we're going to do with it. We're just going to buy whatever I want, and hopefully we can get upgrades to our gear relatively quickly. Okay, so we have the wisdom draught, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use it, which gives us double XP, and we have 3 stage trolls that we're going to just go ahead and use. And that is going to give us a ton of experience. Wow. Okay, and then we get another skill point. So what are we going to get? This time, I think let's do... Do we want logistics or do we want renewal? Spellbind buffs, I don't care about that. Let's go with the, not auto repair, let's go with logistics. The next thing we'll get is the renewal. But we really haven't had too much problems with dying until last episode, of course. But this way we can kind of have, you know, if we activate our power plant, it's a little bit better. Also, our friend has arrived. I will take that. Don't care about the Onyx Relics. So, yeah, let's send that to the vault. And we should be able to make the sword now. Void Sword. So chance to shoot fireballs when attacking. That's what requires the Kraken Eye. And then as soon as we get the scroll, we're going to use that over here. And hopefully we can get the... Oh, we need more Kraken Eyes. Oh, okay. That's fine then. So once we get the sword, we're going to go into the Void and kind of finish things up. So that shouldn't take too much longer. We have a lot of things on us. I am going to store a couple of things. I'm going to store all of that and all of that. Because we're not going to eat the bread, we're going to make sandwiches. And that should be fine. So, sword is about halfway done. I kind of want to keep making the fiberglass. So, after this episode, we're going to get as far as we can. Actually, you know, how much do we need? We need like 30. We might go ahead and fish a little bit on camera. So, we need 7 more. That is actually only like 1 or 2 additional like fishies. So we'll go ahead and do that on camera, I guess. But this will upgrade here in a moment. We'll get a better sword. And we will head into the void again. And this time we're going to go for as far as we can get. That is going to be the goal. Okay, so there is the void sword for attack damage. Not bad. If we look at The Blizzard Rod is 10. And the Meteor Rod is 24. So the Meteor Rod is actually the strongest. But let's go. So we're going to clear out the first level as quickly as possible. And just going to go ahead and get rid of everything we can as quickly as we can so that we can fish just a little bit. And then we're going to just continue going down. No big deal. So there's only one monster left right over here. Okay, so let's use our liquid luck potion. And we're just going to go ahead and fish right here. Now this does take a little bit of time, but we only need like 7-ish Kraken Eyes. So that's not that big of a deal. If I need more, I will start coming to the Void to farm. There is an easy way to get out of the Void. It's just save and quit, because that'll take you back to the overworld every time. But yeah, this takes a little bit of time, but it shouldn't be too bad with the Lucky Potion. Getting the actual Kraken Eyes. And of course we get Seaweed first. Of course. Why wouldn't I? But yeah, so we're kind of getting to the point where we're going to need to do a lot of grinding, a lot of farming. And so hopefully episodes don't get impacted by that, because I only have so much time to set and let this kind of do its thing. But what we'll start doing is probably setting up a lot more buildings and kind of trying to make our super base a little bit better. So yeah, there is 4 Kraken Eyes, so we only need to do that one more time. And so I'm going to take a drink while I'm waiting on that. So yeah, there is always going to be more grinding. This is effectively an idle game. This is an idle game that's not idle. And it really is. It's very grindy, but I kind of like that. And that's what I like about this game so much, is it is very... Yeah, so there's 8. So that is enough for what we need for now. If I need more for other things, I will deal with that then. But yeah, this game does get very grindy, which I know a lot of people typically don't like, but I'm a huge fan of games like this. I like things that take, time and effort to complete, and doesn't just give you everything all at once. And so it is going to take a while to get the Cosmic Gear, obviously, but something that we can kind of do is we can always just increase production. We can make more machines to do more things. Hey, stop running away from me. There's only one enemy left, and he's right down here. Okay. I'm not going to worry about getting Void Stone right now. So, we're just going to save that. We can also zap everything, which works pretty nicely. So let's try our best to get through this as quickly as possible, because I want to get back to where we were getting a lot of enemies, all the desert type enemies, the electric stuff, because that was definitely a little bit more fun, as it was a lot more challenging. But yeah, so we're gonna try. I need to figure out the best way to get legendary gems. That is the one big ingredient that is going to be excruciating to get the cosmic steel. I believe we need it for. But if we can figure that out, then things should not be that bad. Let's trying to zap the skeletons, but it's not working all that well. Alright, so I guess let's just keep using the sword for now. And like I've said, sometimes we'll come into the void mostly trying to get resources, and sometimes just to get... Why is... There's a thing charging at me, and it was in a rock. Okay. Sometimes just to get resources, and other times to just try to clear as much of it as we can. I don't have any plans to try to get to the lowest, but we do need to get the feat to get to, I believe it's the 30th level. And there is obviously some things I want to get with all of this. And I see where the speed is going to be important, but I absolutely hate going too fast in games. There's a lot of games I will intentionally not go full speed. Like, it will tell you, oh, you can go a little bit faster, or, you know, if you do this. And I'll go, no, I don't want to. Just because sometimes it's just too hard to control. It's too hard to control the player, and I've noticed that in the overworld area with this game already, is to get through some of the stuff. It is just too difficult if you're going too fast, just to maneuver around your base. And so that's what I want to avoid. There's 6 enemies left. I bet there is some down here. And we're going to be selling a lot of items that we don't need in this area. So the obvious ones, things like bones we can always sell. That's something we don't really need too much of. And there's only one more enemy left. There's still a minute. And of course he's down there. We'll sell what we need to so that we can collect the things that I like and that are useful. So, like, we don't need iron and gold and that kind of stuff. But this stuff we can always use. So we're going to go ahead and sell some of this stuff. We certainly don't need the seaweed. I picked up a bottle at one point, apparently. And yeah, we don't need the gems. Even though topaz is one of the better ones for us, we don't need it. And I need to clear out my inventory a little bit better sometimes, if we want to go really far into this. But the uranium and toxic sludge is something that we definitely want. And so let's... Oh, nice. We'll go ahead and collect a little bit of it as we kind of go. Same with the... same with, like, the void roses and the void items in general. But I'm also not going to go out of my way to pick up those types of things. Just the uranium for right now. Because I don't know... We have a good bit of it at home, but we could always use more. But let's just focus on getting through these levels. And collecting the chest at the end of every 5. So that is kind of the idea. There is 3 more enemies left. I wish it did more. It might show you the closest, but it also... Yeah, it shows you the closest. It would be nice if it was a little bit better. But we can pick up some uranium here. And I will sell things when I need to get the room. Alright, let's kill these guys. And... yeah. For the most part, this isn't too bad until we start getting to the bosses. That's when things get a little bit more... Hectic is a little bit of an understatement. It gets insane. It's crazy how the bosses are in this. But if we can kill them quickly, then that's all that matters. Oh, hey, that exploded. And once we start seeing the bosses, I'll start using... Hey, no. I'll start using, like, the... some of the potions I have. Especially, like, the damaging potions. Alright, so... I know there's another guy up here, and that's the last dude. Before we go into the portal... Go ahead and do that. Get a couple more uraniums. And you know what? Let's go ahead and use one of the potions. We have so many Thunder Strikes, so we're just going to use that. And hopefully that'll help a little bit. It can kill the skeletons fairly quickly. And I think it's like level 9 where we're going to start seeing the bosses. But I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember. And I've read it a little bit. I have looked into some of the stuff with this game. I'm not going completely blind, because that would be silly at times. But I don't remember what I read. That's the other problem. So let's get these guys. There's 12 enemies left. There's probably a lot of skeletons. The skeletons are the worst because they like to run away from you. There's a bunch of them over here. And let's get those guys. Cool. There was apparently another guy there. And the last one is just right up here. So, not too bad. Let's go ahead and eat a little bit of food before we go any farther. I'm going to keep the bottles. We're going to actually sell the crystals and the slime, the stone. That is a lot of iron. Okay, so let's just go into the next area. And yeah, our first boss. So if we use the fire rods, it does a lot of damage and lags the game slightly. Okay, so that should be... Oh no, there's still one more. And let's just zap everything a little bit. Okay, so the fireball is really good. We do need to eat. Okay, so there's 19 enemies left. I think we've killed all of the bosses. And like the worst thing that happens is we get kicked out of here, which is not that big of a deal. Okay. I think I saw a fireball flying off into the void. Literally. Let's kill these guys. There's 12 more enemies. Looks like most of them are going to be up this direction. So we should be good. And yeah, so if we can get through the next area, we'll get another chest, which is more... more toxic sludge, which is good by me. We need as much of that as we can get. Let's get some more uranium, I guess. And let's get all that. Okay, our inventory is full now. So let's sell emerald. Let's sell the ore, the stone, and the coal, and all the gems. And let's go ahead and eat some things to clear up room. Alright. So again, we're going to have bosses. And we need to kill these guys as quickly as possible. That was pretty good. And let's just get through this as quickly as possible. There's probably a couple more bosses, or at least like another boss. But till we see him, can't really do anything about it. So looks like we gotta go this way. And yeah, there is a lot of enemies. There's 11 left. And I think most of the rest of them are going to be off to the left. Apart from, looks like just these two. Okay, so this floor has not been bad to us. I don't know why we got more of the thunder elemental things on the last area. because it probably shouldn't have been that way. Okay, so there's still more up this way. Let's go ahead and sell that. And I can see if you have the perk that lets you eat gems, I can see where that would be useful. Theoretically, it would be infinite food down here. But that is awesome. More toxic sludge. We need as much of that as we can possibly get. Let's clean up the inventory a little bit. We're going to continue getting bones and some of the stuff, so I'm not going to worry about selling it. I want to keep the steel and the royal steel because those are always a pain to make. And we need to eat a little bit of something. And let's continue on. This might be a little bit of a longer episode, but let's kill the bosses as quickly as we can. Alright. I think the bosses come straight for you. So theoretically, we should be fine. We do need to make sure we eat. Because I spammed the fireball rod. Meteor rod, I believe is what it's called. And yeah, it does a lot of it takes a lot of our hunger. And that's one of the most concerning things with this entire thing is running out of food. You go through so much food in this game because everything takes so much energy to do. And so I need to figure out a way, if there is a better way for food, but eating gems might be really good. I don't know. And if that's the case, we get gems from just mining things. And it doesn't even have to be anything. We get it from dig spots. We get gems in so many different ways, or at least we have so many possibilities of getting gems, that it's gonna be one of the better sources of food, probably, if the gems are actually a good food source. That makes sense. If they provide decent saturation, I guess, if I want to use the Minecraft term, if they provide decent things like that, then they're gonna be great. If they don't, they're gonna be horrible. But let's continue on. I'm not gonna mine anything else. I just want to get through as many floors as we can today, before we die or run out of time. But yeah, the rod is definitely good, but it uses up so much hunger. Okay, so we can collect all this stuff, and I think we've done the worst of this floor in terms of dealing with those bosses. So I think we'll be good for the rest of it. We just got to make sure we find everybody and kill them. There was 3 people right there. I love that the skeletons don't attack me, but at the same time, I kind of wish they did, just so they would get closer to me, instead of running away from me. But whatever. That was rude. Okay, so I do know that we are going to find some dark versions of bosses, I believe, if we get low enough in the void. So that is something that's a little bit concerning, whether or not we can handle that. But we mostly need to focus on getting through these floors without too much issue. And dealing with the bosses as quickly as possible. We need the DPS more than survivability, and that's all that matters. But so far so good. I don't even know. There's 2 more guys. What floor are we even on? It's almost broken. We're gonna take it. Let's go ahead and sell some things. We're gonna have so much money. We do still have a decent amount of food. We have cookies. Alright. So, fire rod at the ready. Let's go through. And level 13. There are 5 of these guys now. Or is it 6? They're kind of lagging the game a little bit. Okay. Let's just try to kill these guys. And that was a little crazy. I hope that there's not more. Because the other problem is they spawn more enemies. And so, like, rather than having 20-ish enemies, I think when we lost the first time we got this far down, we had like 70 enemies on screen or something absolutely ridiculous like that. And so it's definitely hopefully that is the last of the floors with those guys. Get a new boss and send that after us. I don't mind if we have to fight the bosses again, because that's cool. It's whatever. But don't send like 10 of those guys after me, because that would be awful, and I don't think the game would like that too well. Or at least my computer wouldn't like it. So let's see. We have 8 more. There is a full minute. We're fine. We're good. So I know we need to go this way. And this guy, and just one last, who is right there. Okay. So let's eat. Let's get our fire rod at the ready. And please don't give me a ton of thunder elementals. We are close to another chest though. Wizards. There's a lot of bosses, but let's just keep shooting these guys. We got hit by ice. We're dodging a lot. Okay, please stop. There are 40 enemies left. We're exhausted. Let's eat some ice cream. Let's try to get to these wizards. And, oh man, this is probably going to be where we end. Okay. Yeah, having the ability to gemstones is definitely the way to go. Alright, so we have like 3 more of these guys. Let's eat the ice creams. Okay, there's a lot more of these guys. Having good dodge is also pretty important, I think. And please stop freezing me so that I can kill these guys. We have 40 seconds left to kill like 20 enemies. This one might not happen. Okay, let's eat. And just freezing me. Okay, so I think this is probably where we're going to end things in the void, because yeah, this is just not good. We can do a lot of damage, but it's just not enough. So, yeah, we get kicked out of the void. Not too bad, though. A good run. So now, we can do a couple things. And so, can we make void gloves? We can once we get the fiberglass. We're gonna need to get cosmic, everything. So I am going to look into the best way to get the legendary gems. I'm going to clean up the inventory, and next time we are going to continue doing things. I don't know what. We'll figure something out. But we're going to try to upgrade our gear and hopefully make a better run at things. So that is the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!